not talk to anybody on the sides of the road, okay? We don't know what they have. And I'll leave it at that. Even if they seem friendly. So your mom, she forgot that I existed. At my fault, but I just like to play it.
So we're here now in Times Square, a few hours before I leave to go back to Maryland. So I'll move around Times Square. Just get a little night vlog like type thing in Times Square. Might get something to eat, but just continue watching and see what's going on out here now. No set location, we just walk here. Harry Potter. The aim to this is just walk, just follow the lights, walk. So I guess further ahead we go is more light, I don't know. Just gonna go this way.
Yeah, that was
It's a beautiful day, oh baby, I think I wanna you. No. Is this close? They look real. I don't know, I think I need to fix the gimbal on this here. My angles are not on point. See, oh, it's slow. I don't like the way it's slow. It's too slow. I need to step up something on this. Too slow. I need to be more snappy. $6.41. Definitely I'm gonna find something to eat before I go to get my bag and go to on a Sunday evening candy store. Five Guys over there, so.
We have like a lot of good deals, like saving money for tickets.
So much train you could get from one spot. Times Square on a Sunday evening. I've never heard of that airlines before.
Just because that thing.
Wow. You can feel the difference being in Times Square. Because when I was just in over Roosevelt, it was warm. Over this side, cold, literally. So this is where Times Square in Atata, where all the other lights. Or I'm going the wrong way. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to get the bus from. Somehow I'm gonna do this tour around the city in the night. Something new. I try to do this almost in every other city I go to. So I'm in New York City. I have a few hours to spare. Instead of me walking around, because I've been walking all day, the entire weekend since I've been here. So I'm gonna try out something new and get on this big bus tour. I'm calling it big bus, but it's not big bus, it's top view. Tough. Different, seeing the city in a different format, a different way. $29, not bad. And it's an hour and a half. It's currently 7 o'clock and I'm supposed to leave New York 10 p.m. It's an hour and a half, 8:30. Get back in time to book train. I mean the bus to head home. Ain't gonna lie, this is a hell of a walk-in. I was trying to cut out the walk-in to do something, but I still have to be walking back.
So now these people are waiting for the bus right now. Okay. Yeah.
This dude sell us the ticket and tell us to wait there. Another guy just come and say the bus not coming here. We have to walk all the way down. I said this feels sketchy all over, but my dumb ass, bro. At this point, I should have just walked. There's so much to see down here, I could just walk around. This shit is crazy, bro. Really? Oh, shit.
I think I made
So the dude, bro, literally I could have just walk down here and just burn the time, but I chose to spend more money, bro. Like, my God, bro.
You guys want to check out the show?
It's Raising Cane. That's all I should have did, bro. The boy over there dancing and shit, bro. I should have just did this instead and enjoy my time, but I went ahead to pay for a fucking bus to do a big bus tour. And I don't see the bus. So, got paintings and stuff over there. Traffic is slow, but the bundle up. That's on the nerves, fam.
Tickets, guys, it's going to be here. 5 stand parking. Anyone here?
Always something going on.
Private Comedy Club, guys, stand-up style.
Literally, I could just walk and do this and get my experience, but no, I like spending money.
Ok, bébé, j'avoue, je suis dans les airs. Petit trajet sur le féfé, je peux faire mieux ça. Tu t'étais, cet été, je vais toujours clouer chez Quartier 5. Kelly pour les choquer, ce soir de mon trophée.
Right now in Times Square, load. Alright, so this is the bus. Hopefully not taking the bullshit. This place is just amazing, man. Got Hershey's chocolate well right over there, but I'm not even realizing. That's crazy. I've never been inside here. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to go in there now. Probably next time I come to New York. I wonder if they have the ride in there. Actually, I wouldn't really advise you to do this tour if you're in a hurry, because the bus leave at 8. They open the door about after 8. That don't make no sense to me. Then now, I got one of the worst seats, bro. Like,
So I'm going to be standing right here, okay? If you guys are ever lost, look to me, okay? You guys, let's start this tour off right with an introduction. So hello everybody, my name is Grayson. I will be the entertainment for tonight. Now we need to go over a couple of little rules, you know, house cleaning rules. Everybody likes a nice tidy house. So first things first, please, number one rule, I will like you so much if you just follow this one rule, okay?
inside the bus.
Okay.
Just remain seated for the entire tour. If you do need to get up for any reason, please call me over first. I will stop the bus for you, okay? Please. I love you more than you know. I cannot handle being sued again, okay? Please. Rule number 2. Please do not throw any trash off the sides of the bus. That's littering. We don't do that here in New York, even though everybody else does. You guys, rule number 3.
That's a lie.
I will be asking a lot of questions. If you answer one of those questions, even if it's wrong, I have candy. Yes, that's right, folks. I have candy. And all you need to do to get candy is talk to me. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very desperate for attention.
Hi, Grace.
Hi. Now, you guys, another way that you can get candy is by saying something that is funnier than me, but you can't say it out loud. You have to call me over first. This is my show, all right? I can't have anybody thinking you're funnier than me. What else? Last rule, not as important, but still important. Please do not talk to anybody on the sides of the road, okay? We don't know what they have. And I'll leave it at that. Even if they seem friendly, just talk to me. I'm the only one you need to talk to, okay? And with that, everybody, welcome to Times Square. Now, Times Square was not always called Times Square. It used to be called Longacre Square. That was due to all the Longacre horse races that used to run back and forth over here. Now, at the end of the horse race, What would you give your horse as a prize? Carrots. I like that, but I'm thinking something a little bit more fruity. Apples! Yes! Apple, what you got? That's the, yep, yes. Apples. Now, you guys, has anybody ever heard the term, the Big Apple?
Yes.
That's exactly where it comes from. The Big Apple stands for the Big Prize. Because everybody wanted to live here. Well, I mean, that is up until about 1929, but we don't talk about that anymore. If you look over here on your right-hand side, you're going to see the beautiful Hard Rock Cafe. Now, I'm sure that's a sentence you've never heard. But if you look up, you'll see that it says Paramount. That's because this used to be the Paramount Theater. This is where Frank Sinatra performed solo for the very first time. This is where Elvis Presley released Love Me Tender for the very first time. And now, for the very first time, you can order $40 chicken wings. Yes! No? No? Oh. Well, you know, I mean, it's not like they destroyed a beautiful, iconic theater for fast food, you know? I mean, they wouldn't do that, right? No, of course not. No. Well, you know, we just have to assume that they had better intentions in mind. All right, you guys, if you look on your left-hand side, this is the building. We are directly under where the ball drops. This is the building where the New Year's Eve ball drops every single year. But if you guys are looking for the ball, you're not going to see it for another couple of months. That's because it is getting all of its Waterford crystals taken off and replaced. Actually, sorry, all the crystals have already been taken off, and some lucky New Yorkers got to take them home for free. That's right. If you woke up at like 6 a.m., it was like December 1st, something like that, and came down to Times Square, you actually got a piece of the New Year's Eve ball. Now, you guys, that ball is 12 feet tall, 12,000 pounds, and the outer layer is completely crusted in Waterford crystals. Let me see. Oh, so sorry. I got two seats up here, but they're separated. If you want. Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, you guys, now coming up here, this is Bryant Park on your right-hand side. Right-hand side. You guys, Bryant Park was named after Mr. William Bryant. He started his career as a lawyer, and then he became an editor for the New York Times. And then, after that, he decided to become a poet, a romantic poet. Now, if you guys are wondering how a man lives such an illustrious life, it's because he was a very wealthy man. And at the end of his life, he decided to donate so much of his money to the building of Central Park and the Museum of Modern Art that they donated this entire property to Mr. William Bryant. Now, that does also include this beautiful library. Now, this library's name is the New York Public Library. Now, even though the third word is public, you think you'd be able to walk right in, check out a book, and then bring it back the next week. But no, you're not allowed to check out any of the books that are inside of there. And you guys, there is over 50 million books. So many books that they had to create underground catacombs underneath Bryant Park just to house all those books. Now, it is said that the rats do not run the city, but they sure can read. Which is not right. That's horrible. All right, you guys, if you're looking on your right-hand side, you are going to see two beautiful lions. These lions' names are Patience and Fortitude. However, these were not always their names. Their names used to be Astor and Lennox. That is up until the Great Depression, when the mayor of the time, Mayor LaGuardia, if anybody remembers that name, Mayor LaGuardia, he said that the lions needed to represent what would get New Yorkers through the Great Depression. So he said Patience and Fortitude. But everybody else was like, food and jobs! But you know, we didn't get to vote on that one. That's fine. No, that's fine. Now you can actually tell which is which because Fortitude is closest to 42nd Street. Get it? Fortitude, 42nd. I swear that's not a joke. That's real. I wasn't joking. Oh my gosh, okay, everybody take your cameras out. You're gonna want a picture of this. Right over here, on your right-hand side, coming up. This is amazing. Yeah, everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, when you were in New York, did you see this? And you can say, I did. Ready? Where is it? Oh, hold on. We're almost there. I know the anticipation. It grows. See what? You know what? Until we get there, if you look to the very front of the bus, you are going to see what we like to call here in New York traffic. Yeah. Okay, you guys are almost there. We're almost there. Wow. What a killer, huh? Wow. This is a horrible red light. Oh, there we go. You just needed to make fun of it. There we go. Ready, you guys? This is scaffolding! What? You got it. It's scaffolding, guys. What, you don't like scaffolding? What? Okay, I mean, we could talk about the Empire State Building if you want. I can read the room. No, I'm fine, yeah. We'll talk about the Empire State Building over here on your right-hand side. Now, you guys, the Empire State Building actually has a race every single year called the Empire Run-Up. That's where people run up all 1,800 steps, all the way up to the very top. Now let me see, show of hands. Who could do that right now? Yes, I believe you. Good job. Anybody else? Yes! I knew it. Anybody else? Anybody? No? Guys, I'm not checking. You know, yes, I knew it. Yes, I knew it. I knew you could. All right, you guys. Now, as you're looking at it, you might see a little mom and pop shop in there. That's called Starbucks. I know you don't see those everywhere. Now, you guys, you will notice that all the advertisements on the inside of the building. That's because this is a landmark property. Now, everybody look to your left. And now you're right. And now you're left again. You will notice language change. Welcome to Koreatown. We are no longer in Koreatown. I hope you like it. Now, you guys, Koreatown is famous for their Korean barbecue, fried chicken, and 24-hour karaoke. Okay, everybody. Stop asking, okay? I will show you what it's like to go to karaoke night with me, but you have to stop begging, okay, please? I am starting to blush, okay? Now, this song is actually a song I wrote. It's called Scaffolding. What is that I see passing on the city street? What is that I see? Well, it's a bunch of scaffolding. It's a small part of your favorite city. People may not think it's all that pretty. If you blink, you might just miss it. It's a small part of your visit. What is that I see? It's a bunch of scaffolding. Thank you. Thank you. I will not tell you how long that took me to write. Now adults, look on your left-hand side. That's one of our most interesting museums. Kids, look on your right-hand side. That's Chipotle. Do you think they fell for it? Now, for those adults who were able to read the sign, congratulations, you know a very interesting museum here in New York. For those of you who were not able to, come see me after the show. Now, over here on your left-hand side, everybody, this is Madison Square Park, known as one of the most quiet parks in New York City. You guys, even right now, it is a weekend, and it's so quiet. Like if we had anything other than pigeons, I'm sure there'd be a lot of birds. You know, just tweeting away. Now over here on your left-hand side, you guys, this is the Flatiron Building. Does anybody know how it got the name Flatiron Building? Anybody? Shout it out loud.
It's flat like an iron.
Oh my gosh, yes! Yes, it is flat, like an iron, yes! Yeah, no, I'm not joking. You guys, the owner of the Flatiron Building, he originally called it the Fuller Building. That was his last name. But then, when it came into its second owner, he called it the Flatiron Building because he thought it looked so much like a flat iron. So you could say it went from fuller to flatter. That's how I would like to be this summer. Sorry, but that's none of your problem. Dang, these red lights. If you look behind you, you can see a really beautiful view of the Empire State Building. For those of you who didn't know, King Kong was a documentary, not a movie. That really happened. It happened. It was scary. I mean, I wasn't here, but... Uh-oh, everybody, look to the right. Look to your right-hand side, but don't make it obvious. Okay, did everybody see that pizza joint there? That was called Roma's Pizza. Yuck! Gross. Disgusting. I would never eat it. But if you guys are like, well, Grayson, where do you go for real New York City Italiano pizza? I would say you have to go to Little Italy's Pizza. Little Italy's Pizza. It is so good. They got kicked out of Little Italy. It's true. You will not find a Little Italy's Pizza in Little Italy. Try saying that 5 times. Now over here on your left-hand side, you are about to see the new school. Now the new school is actually not that new, being that it is 80 years old. This year it turns 80 years old. But it is called the new school because it was one of the newest schools to offer theater majors, but also like a real degree. So you learn a lot of really, really valuable theater knowledge, like backstage work, costume sewing, prop making, like, you know, just all the stuff that you don't think about in a play. But you can actually get like a real degree from that, you know, not like what I did. I just went to a 2-year school. Technically it was a school, and got it. Congratulations. But you know, it's up to me. Look at me now, right? Right. Right. You guys, we are now in Greenwich Village. If you ever saw Greenwich Village spelt out on a map, it is spelt just like Greenwich Village. But because this is New York and we like to make everything just a little bit harder, we called it Greenwich. Now you guys, here in Greenwich Village, you are going to see a lot of NYU housing. This is where a lot of NYU housing is. But you will also see to the very, very front of the bus that huge archway. Now that is called the George Washington Triumphant Arch. That arch is one of 3 huge archways that we have here in New York. The first one, obviously right here. The second one we will see on our way into Brooklyn. Sneak peek, you guys, we're going to Brooklyn. And then the third one is all the way in Queens. So we can't go see that one unless you guys want to be here till 11. And I mean, anybody else? No? Okay, I take it personally, but that's fine. All right, you guys, now we are also coming over to my favorite spot here in Greenwich Village. This is my favorite spot to look inside of people's apartments. It's true. You guys, an apartment over here can run anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 a month. So if they don't want us to look into their apartments, they can afford curtains. You know? I don't feel bad, and neither should you. I mean, I've seen entire families eating dinner in those windows. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks good. All right, you guys, now coming up here we have the Brooklyn Bagel Company. You guys, the Brooklyn Bagel Company is so good. Let me see, show of hands. Who has had a real New York City bagel yet? You have? What? Oh, have not. Okay, do you know what to get on a real New York City bagel?
Everything.
Yes, okay, so you start off with an everything bagel toasted, okay? Everything bagel toasted, cream cheese, and then this is where you can get it freaky with it, okay? You can either go lox or Canadian bacon. All right, it's so good. It is so good. Yeah, do both. Yeah, you're like extra New York if you do both. All right, you guys, we are now on Broadway. I know, we're on Broadway. Let me see, show of hands. Who has ever wanted to perform on Broadway before? Yes, I see your hands. You can't hide. I saw it. I saw your hands. And what is your name? Nice to meet you, Ann.
Isabella.
Nice to meet you guys. And how long have you wanted to perform on Broadway?
A long time.
Well, so long. And you? Wow. Okay, you guys, anybody else? Anybody else? Yes. And what is your name? Jackie, nice to meet you. And how long have you wanted to perform on Broadway? Since you were 5. Amazing. You guys, you could make our dream come true right now. Okay? Are you willing to help me out? I'll take that as a yes. Do we all know the song? We Will Rock You. Yes, of course we do. If you don't know, it goes like this. Ready? Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Ready? Stomp, stomp, clap. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Congratulations, you just performed on Broadway. Congratulations. Now go home, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. but you must look them in the eyes and lie to them. Okay, that's the only way you're going to get away with this. It's true. I've been lying to my parents about performing on Broadway for like the past 3 years. They've never been more proud. It's a great feeling to be on Broadway, guys. It's true. Now, you guys, while we are passing down these streets, I really think you should take the opportunity to look up. You guys, you don't really look at the top of the buildings while you're walking. Because as you're walking, you're trying to dodge people and walk the correct speed or else somebody's going to step on your heel behind you. You don't have time to look up at all these beautiful buildings. So while you have the opportunity to sit and relax, I implore you to look up at the beautiful architecture around here. Now you will notice something about these buildings. Well, look behind you actually first. Look behind you. You're going to see a very interesting street sign. That looks like it says West Houston Street. But remember, you guys, I said this is New York, and we like to make things harder, so that is Houston Street. Yes, that is pronounced Houston. And Houston separates NoHo from Soho. So if we were just in NoHo, we are now in
Soho.
What did you just call me? Oh, no, sorry, yes, no, sorry. I forgot where I was for a second. Yes, we are now in Soho, which stands for the south of Houston Street. Now, you guys, there actually is a Soho in Houston. And now that one is the south of Houston Street. Because it was just named after 2 different people. Houston and Houston. Sorry, back to the buildings. If you guys are looking up, you are going to notice a lot of these buildings are older. Much older than the buildings that were over on 42nd. These buildings have a rich history. During the Great Depression, these were all factories. Everywhere you look, all the way down Broadway, these were all factories full of people. And now, some of them are apartments. Some of them are bookstores. The Flowery. I know what that is. Sorry. We'll move past that one rather quickly. Yes, that's a new install that I haven't seen in a while. You guys, we are now coming up to Canal Street. Before Canal Street was a street, it used to be a canal, yes! I heard it! Yes! Yes, a canal! How did you ever come up with that? Yes, a canal. Now, you guys, it was actually changed over in the late 1800s. So, it's very, very old. There hasn't been a canal there in a very, very long time. But I like that we keep the name Canal Street. I like that. Real nice. Now, over here on Canal Street, this is where you can find all of those discounted items, like Gucci and Fenty, Balenciaga, Prada, all of those beautiful, expensive things for very, very cheap. And they're normally just right out here waiting on the street for you, if you pick up what I'm putting down. You guys, that's right, you can buy all the fake stuff over here. All you gotta do is wait until the police go away, and then they're all yours. Obviously, I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's kind of fun. Don't do it. You might see a little bit of a language show. Come on. be like him when I grow up. Gosh. Alright. I think they know exactly where to spot me. I think they're looking out for me all the time. Anyway, we are now in Chinatown, everybody. Here in Chinatown, we have the largest population of Chinese people outside of Asia. Right here in New York City, this island. You know, like, I feel like I even have to remind some of you guys, you are on an island vacation right now. I know it may not smell like it, but I promise you are. Now you guys, on that same note, coming up here on your left-hand side, that is Little Italy. Little Italy is on your left-hand side, but Chinatown is still on your right. So this is a really, really cool little video. You go from here over to here, completely different cultures, completely different streets. And you can also tell by the street sign. So on the left-hand side, you'll see it says Mulberry, but on the right-hand side, it says Mulberry, and underneath, it has the Chinese characters. But they don't do that on the Little Italy side because that's Little Italy. They don't need it. And that's why I love New York City. It's the little things. Oh my gosh, wait, can I touch it? That's why I'm standing here. Because guys, if I'm standing here, we'd have to be yelling duck. You know? This feels nice though. You guys, I will warn you, however, we are about to go onto the Brooklyn Bridge, okay? Yes, it's going to get really cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to get really cold. So, just make sure, but to the very front of the bus, I'm not sure if you can totally see it yet. Not sure if you can totally see it, but that is the largest Buddhist temple in New York City. Coming up here on your left-hand side. Now, you can always tell how good the food is over here in Chinatown based on the animal that's out front. Like over here on your left, that's tiger sugar. Very good, very delicious. On your right-hand side, penguin ice cream. Very good. But if you come across a Panda Express, not good. Not good. Do not do it. Save your money. It's bad. It's not good. Oh, look at that guy. He's getting down. Hey. I wish that was my apartment. So I could just all night just hear the flute guy. That would be so nice. A whole symphony every night. Is everybody so loving daylight savings time? We're all loving that so much. I mean, I thought it would be brighter, to be honest. I mean, you know, it still got dark. I thought it would just be a little bit brighter now. Oh well.
Even remember time, but
So right here, that
apologies for this viewing. I couldn't get a better seat here.
That is the largest Buddhist temple. And then you also have the second triumphant arch. Now you guys, I am going to head downstairs for this next part. I know, so sad. But over here on your right-hand side, you are going to see the beautiful Manhattan skyline, as well as the Statue of Liberty and
The Brooklyn Bridge is the
James
first time I'm on this bridge.
Now you guys please enjoy all the beautiful sights. Remember to remain seated and I will see you very soon. Woohoo!
Whoa. On the Brooklyn Bridge, man. Train on the bottom part going here. Tough. Nah, that's tough. Oh, you good, you good. The guy was talking went inside because obviously it's too cold and he's wearing like a regular jacket and it wasn't just for the weather.
Yeah, can we just wait until it's a red light? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming. We are now in Brooklyn. Can we all say, "Hey, Brooklyn"? Hey, Brooklyn. Okay, now you guys, not only are we in Brooklyn, but we are in Dumbo, Brooklyn. Does anybody know what Dumbo stands for?
Yeah. Down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass.
Yes, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. Amazing. But you can't call one section of Brooklyn down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. That is way too long. So we call it Dumbo instead. Now Brooklyn is one of 5 beautiful boroughs that we have in here. You guys, the first borough that we were just in was Manhattan, yes. Now we're in Brooklyn. If you're not a king, you're a Queens. This one is not Long Island, but the S one, Staten Island. And now this last one starts with the B. Bronx. Yeah, well, I guess BR. Oh, that doesn't help either. Whatever. You got it, yes, Bronx. So we have Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Staten Island. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? And we have the Bronx. Jeez Louise. Now, out of those 5, which one is the biggest?
Queens.
Queens. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's Queens. Wow, you got that so fast. Who else was that? No? Yes, I knew it. Anybody else? Huh? No? But you know what? You were so honest. Here you go. You were so honest about it. All right. Now, coming up here, you guys, on your right-hand side, you are going to see our 2 beautiful ladies of the city. Their names are Miss Brooklyn and Miss Manhattan. But originally, they used to be completely made out of stone and weighed hundreds of pounds. That is up until the city planner of the time. He said that the girls were too distracting for male drivers. I'm not even joking. That's really... So they were destroyed, demolished, completely torn down. That is up until 2019 when they were replaced. Not only are they up on a huge pedestal, but they also spin and glow. So, you know, take that for distracting. Yeah. We win. Now you can actually tell which is which because Miss Brooklyn is on the right-hand side going into Brooklyn. Miss Manhattan is on the left-hand side coming out of Brooklyn into Manhattan. Now don't worry, you guys. I will be up here this time to point out all the stuff you missed last time. Now it is a little bit of a distance, so we are just going to have to stand here and awkwardly stare at each other, okay? Nice, very nice. We're almost there.
So
almost to the good part.
I got 2 answers right. Well, I know more than 2. I didn't really want to answer too much.
Okay, here it is coming up on your
I know it all, but I got 2 of them right.
You were going to see
I was actually in Dumbo this morning.
Stained glass water tower. Now, you guys, the stained glass water tower was actually a gift given to us by the beautiful state of California. Now, they gave it to us because our water pressure is so bad. It was kind of a big like, hey, you guys are worse than us kind of thing. So it is because our water pressure can only go up 5 stories. Once it reaches that 5th floor, it cannot go any higher. Which is why on a lot of these older buildings, you can see so many of those water towers at the top. Now over here on your left-hand side, you are going to see the Brooklyn Bridge. And on your right-hand side, that is
Also,
the
we're on the Manhattan
Williamsburg Bridge.
On
You
the
can
Manhattan
remember
Bridge.
it as BMW, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg. BMW. Now over on your right-hand side, you are looking at the East River. And on your left-hand side, that is also the East River because you are on a bridge. It's true. I don't know who needed to hear that. Now you guys, if you are looking on your left-hand side, you are going to see that huge purple building. That building is called the Glass House. The Glass House. This is where you can have some of the most exquisite parties in New York. That's right, and most of those parties are non-invitation only. So invitation only. You can only go if you're invited. You can't buy your way in. Well, maybe you could, talking to the right people. But, I don't know any of those people. That's actually one of my dreams one day, is to party inside of there. Whether it's like, catering or any, I just want to go in there and have a good time. So pretty. Now, on your right-hand side, you are looking at the second tallest building in New York City. That is the One Square Manhattan. The One Square Manhattan is all luxury apartments. So some of your favorite actors probably live in there. And over on your left-hand side, that is the tallest building in New York City. That is the One World Trade Center. The One World Trade Center is the tallest building because of that huge spire on top. Now, without that spire, it is the same exact size as the Second World Trade Center. If you do happen to have a couple of hours to spare, I would 100% advise you to go over to the 9/11 Memorial. It is beautiful. There are two huge waterfalls that represent all the tears that were cried during 9/11, which is why it is on 24 hours a day, year round, because they believe that the tears have never stopped. If you walk over there, you're also going to see surrounding the waterfalls is this black marbling. Ooh. Etched into the black marbling are all the names of the people who tragically lost their lives. If you see a red rose placed on their name, you know that it was that person's birthday. And if you see a yellow rose or a white rose, then that was a first responder's birthday. It is really, truly beautiful and 100% free. So I can't name more than 10 places that are free that really make an impact on you. It's beautiful. I would highly encourage everybody to go. Now, everybody, we are back in Chinatown, and over here in Chinatown, they have one of the coolest fire departments ever. Their fire department is called the Dragon Fighters. That's right, the Dragon Fighters. Now, for each one of our little areas, and we have different firefighters to make sure those specific areas are good. Like, I'm sure you've all seen those firemen and fire trucks in Times Square. You're like, oh my gosh, why would they choose this way? They didn't. That's their area. That's what they're protecting. So every time you see a fire truck over there, be happy that he's there. It's really good. So there you go on your left-hand side, the Dragon Fighters. But in Midtown, we have the pride of Midtown. And in the theater district, we have never missed a performance. Now, you guys, we are slowly but surely leaving Chinatown. But before we go, we cannot leave without seeing Ping Pod. You guys, Ping Pod coming up here on your right-hand side. That is a 24-hour ping pong place. The PPP, I like to call it. The PPP. You guys, it is open 24 hours a day and completely run by robots. I know, I mean it. I'm not joking. It's run by robots. You get in with an app on your phone. When you walk in, there's a huge vending machine in there. You grab your paddle and your ball, and then you put it back when you're done, and it cleans it for you, and you just leave. It's amazing. It's for all of you people who wake up at 3 a.m. and you just gotta go play some ping pong. You know? Now you have an outlet. As I said, we are leaving Chinatown and coming into the best place to get fast food I bet you've never had before. Starting off strong on your left-hand side with Empanada Mama. You guys, Empanada Mama is so good. They have 6 stores all around Manhattan. And at each store, they have different flavors. So you have to go to each store to find out which one has your most favorite flavors. And don't worry, you guys. I did go to all 6 stores just for you. I did it for you. I know, I'm so kind. But unfortunately, all of my favorite flavors were all of the American flavors. So my number 1 favorite was pineapple pizza empanada. Second favorite, probably jerk chicken empanada. And then third favorite, macaroni and cheese empanada. Look, you guys, I promise, it is so good. You have to try it. They have so many different flavors. They have vegan options. They have everything. You must try it. Who? That was Empanada Mama. Yeah, well, we can stop. Oh, and the vegan, yes, beautiful. You can eat there. You guys, we just passed Momofuku. Momofuku is a Japanese noodle restaurant that also has a famous sister company called the Milk Bar. Now, the Milk Bar is famous for their soft-served ice cream and their birthday cakes. Speaking of, is anybody celebrating a birthday while they're here in New York? Yeah. Remember, you can lie to me. I'm not checking. Come on, I heard a yeah. Yes. Yes, okay, I'm coming. Hold on. Who is it? All right, and so, here, we'll do it formal. What is your name? Jackie. And Jackie, where are you from? Connecticut. And what is your favorite part of being in New York City? Times Square. I love it, you guys. Can we all give a big round of applause? Happy birthday! Anybody else? Is it your birthday? No, it's not, but you're so honest. Good job. Is it your birthday? It's not your birthday either. Was it last year? Is it your birthday? Dang it! Whose birthday is it? And you can lie to me for a moment in the sun. Anybody? When was your birthday? May. Dang it. And when was your birthday? Oh, July. Dang it. Anybody? When was your birthday? Dang it. Okay. Anybody? Yes, all right. What is your name?
My name is Jalila.
Jalila, nice to meet you. From Mexico. And what is your favorite thing about New York City? What's your favorite thing? Me? You win. You guys, let's give it up. Happy birthday! Oh, and we got another one. What is your name? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Ghana. Oh my gosh, amazing. And what is your favorite thing about New York City? Times Square. I love it. Give it up. Happy birthday. Amazing, amazing. Oh, do you like spicy? Me neither. Me neither. This is your birthday. We go. Oh, here we go. Anybody else? Anybody? I'll take it. What was your name? What is your name? Nice to meet you. And where are you from? You live in Seattle now. That's beautiful. I love Seattle. And what is your favorite part of New York City? Queens. Queens, yes, the food. Amazing. Here's yours. And then I'm so sorry. Did I just pull your hair? I'm so sorry. Please don't sue. All right. Any more birthdays? I gotta be careful over here. This is like literally my head. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I feel like there's only one thing left to do for all of our birthday people. We need to sing Happy Birthday. Now, feel free to sing along. Just know I might steal the show. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear all of you guys and girls. Happy birthday to you. You guys, I do have a show at the Rocks. I'm just kidding. I wish. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on your birthday. Whether it's your birthday today, tomorrow, next week, next year, just remember, I was the first one to say it. Okay? Just remember that. Because remember, it's all about me at the end of the day. Now, you guys, we have just entered into Hospital Row. Hospital Row is the best place to get injured, sick, or one of those little yellow notes you need to get out of work. Yes, this is the perfect place. Now, you guys, while we are here in Hospital Row, I think we should do a little experiment, okay? Everybody, would you look up? Look up. Wow. You see all those stars that aren't there? Well, that's because they all fell out of the sky, and that's how you got actors. Yeah. Okay, I did lie. I did lie about that. It's because we have the worst pollution in the country. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one to get excited about. But we did just pass the 5 most, like our biggest hospitals, all on the right-hand side. You had first the VA hospital, and then you had the, it was in the show New Amsterdam. That one's called the Bellevue Hospital. And then you have the NYU Hospital / the Tisch Hospital. And then this hospital, this last one, this is the Children's Hospital. Now you can tell because there's a huge Dalmatian balancing a taxi cab on his nose. Now, it is a real taxi cab, not a real dog. Okay, I just have to say that, you know, some people get really scared. But before we see that, if you guys look up, you are going to see those two buildings and that floating piece right in the middle. Everybody see that? Okay, just take note of that, but also look at the puppy. So cute. Okay, now look back at the building. You guys, that piece that is it's connected but floating in the air, that is a swimming pool. Yes, that is a swimming pool, and you can live in this building if you're a millionaire. Yes, you guys, that is the beautiful apartments in the Copper Building. Yes, you guys, Copper Building. So if you guys come back about 10 to 12 years, it will turn that hideous shade of green.
Yeah.
Due to copper oxidization. Now you guys, if you look over on your right-hand side, you are going to see a huge Pepsi-Cola sign. That sign was actually put there out of spite because the owner of Coca-Cola lived in this brownstone building right here on your left. I'm not even joking. You guys, the owner of Coca-Cola did an interview with Times Square magazine where he said his favorite thing was to look over the East River into Brooklyn with his morning cup of coffee. So, Pepsi-Cola said, oh really? And they put up a 40-foot tall ad right outside of his apartment so he had something to look at with his cup of coffee. Now you guys, if that's not petty, I don't know what is. That's insane. That should be illegal. Now also, over here on your right-hand side, you have the beautiful national, I'm having a complete brain fart. That's the, hold on.
Domino.
Thank you, Jackie.
Domino.
Big United Nations. You guys, can we clap it up for Jackie downstairs? Our bus driver is so smart. I love her. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is the United Nations. You're going to see a bunch of flag poles, but no flags. That is because all of the flags come down at 4 o'clock every single day. So if you'd like to see all those flags up, come between the hours of 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. And if you're one of those crazy people who want to see the flags being raised, come at 6 a.m. You will never see me there at 6 a.m. That's crazy lunacy. Now, coming up here on the right-hand side, you have New York City's largest atrium with over 150 different species of trees. Because, you know, that's why everybody came to New York, right? To look at all the trees. Right. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm like, Central Park, that's a lot of trees. People do come just for Central Park. All right, now, if you look to the very front of the bus, you are going to see that beautiful building all lit up. That on top, that is the Chrysler Building with all those triangles on top. You guys, the Chrysler Building needs a little bit of imagination. Okay, so if you can imagine, you have a bird's eye view looking down onto the Chrysler Building. And then imagine that it's spinning super, super, super fast. It would look like the inside of the hubcap of a Chrysler car. And then if you look about halfway down, you'll see some very interesting looking gargoyles. Those gargoyles are actually in the shape of the hood ornaments of the Chrysler car. So it's a huge circle with wings popping right out of the back. Now, you guys, that is a public building, okay? So you are allowed to just walk in there with no business, okay? So whenever it's raining, I always come to the Chrysler building because that sounds so luxurious. Like, oh, it's raining, I better go to the Chrysler building. Like, oh, doesn't that sound so nice? I mean, you can't do anything in there. You can only stay on the first floor, but it's beautiful. They have a huge chandelier. If you love shiny things, that's a spot for you. It's amazing. Over here on your left-hand side, this is the largest Wells Fargo in the world. Fun fact. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Now, we are super close to the Chrysler building where you can kind of see the architecture. The architecture is in a modern / postmodern variety. What that exactly means, I'm not sure. But it's very beautiful in there, and you can actually see that because this is a landmark property, that even the subway sign that's right there, so we did pass it, which is not in operation, don't try to go in there. That subway sign is even in the same style because it's part of the building. It has to be in the same architectural style. On your left-hand side, however, this is beautiful Art Deco. It is amazing to look at in the sun. The details are so small, and it is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, coming up here on your right-hand side, this is Grand Central Terminal. Yes, who said it? Who said it? You did, yes. And who did? All right, you guys. Yes, it is actually not station. It is Grand Central Terminal because all the trains terminate at Grand Central. It actually has not been called Grand Central Station in over 60 years. That's right. It's really crazy to think about. Now over here on your right-hand side, this is our brand newest skyscraper, finished in 2020. This is the beautiful Summit Building, or the One Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Now, this was finished, as I said, in 2020, and it is the most ecologically friendly skyscraper out of any skyscraper in the United States today. We're very, very proud of that. It was named after Cornelius Vanderbilt. Cornelius Vanderbilt, in his time, he was the richest man on earth. He had, in today's money, close to $200 billion. Yeah, like an insane amount of money. That's because he owned every single railroad station in New York City. So if you wanted to ship anything uptown, downtown, across town, anywhere, you went through Mr. Vanderbilt. And trust me, he was not cheap. They originally actually used these small golden coins to get in and out of the subway station. And if you go over there, right underneath the Eagle, and we kind of passed it a lot, but right underneath the Eagle, there is a very enlarged version of those gold coins that we used to use all those years ago. And now, over here on your right-hand side, that is 5th Avenue, the famous Saks Fifth Avenue. That's right, you guys. This year, it was bumped down to the second most expensive place to shop in the world, but it had the title for first for 7 years in a row. It just got knocked down this year. So, you know, if you're on a budget Now you can head on over to Saks Fifth Avenue. It's only the second most expensive place to shop in the world. You guys, it's not the first. If you're on a budget, that's a good way to go. We are back at the New York Public Library, which means it's trivia time! All right, who remembers the names of the two lions out front? Patience and
Fortitude.
Fortitude, yes! Patience and fortitude. Do you like spicy? No, me neither. There we go. Who remembers how many books are on the inside? Oh! You would like spicy? Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Yeah, take it, yes. 50 million, yes. Who remembers the name of this park? Bryant Park, yes. Amazing, amazing. Any of you guys? Yes, I knew it. You want spicy? Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh, do you want spicy too? Oh shoot. Here we go. There we go. All right, everybody over here on your left-hand side. This is the Knickerbocker Hotel. Now, the word Knickerbocker is Dutch, and when it is translated into English, it translates to pants. Pants. So you could call this the Pants Hotel. Now, you guys, here at the Pants Hotel, it is a reasonably priced $1,000 a night. Yes, yes. That is because some really famous things happen here. For starters, the architect for this beautiful building, he actually tragically died in the Titanic. A shipwreck that is known for its ice, right? It's known for the ice. But there was also a famous drink created there a few years later called the martini. And martinis are famous for having no ice. Just remember that, folks. New Yorkers hold grudges. You take out our guy with the ice, we're not putting you in drinks. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true, but I'm pretty sure it is. And on that fact, on that note, we are done with the tour! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Thank you again, everybody, so much for coming out tonight. I really, really appreciate you all being here. Just remember, you guys, please stay seated until we have completely come all the way over to the side. We're going to pull over in about 3 blocks, okay? But until then, you guys, thank you so much. Remember, this is New York City. We do accept tips. You know, a 5, a 10, a 20. Everything helps, and everything is split 50-50 with the bus driver. Even $1 helps. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Woo-hoo-hoo.
So we got what, 71 minutes and 45 seconds, what that is, about an hour plus. Now I got to move. I'm crunched for time, bro.